Hey y'all, is it on? Is this thing recording? I sound like T.S. Madison. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Boy Let's Grub. Boy Let's Butcher, boy. Is that how y'all do it? Boy Let's Grub. Boy. I just learned a new one. Something about put your left hand up, right hand up, mop. You know I don't listen to that type of music, so my cousins laugh at me. But hello, everybody. This is Boy Let's Grub. I am here today to, as you can see, seafood boil. We're going to pray first and we're going to dig in. I know Loves Life said we're going to get it in. But we're going to dig in. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food. We ask that it be a nourishment in our body. Let it help our body and not harm it. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. I said R. Nobody's eating with me but me. Why am I saying R? Maybe because I'm fat. So I'm just kidding. But I'm losing weight. I will get to that in the video. So we have the seafood boil. And we have some snow crabs, some shrimp. I don't got the big old shrimp. I'm working on it. You can see my veggies. I have cucumbers that I've never tried with the sauce before. I got some eggs, some sausage hidden under here, corn and potatoes, and my lemon. And then the one and only Smackalicious B Loves Life sauce right here on deck. Y'all excuse me because I'm still figuring out this editing thing. So if I have to get up and warm this up, y'all excuse me. I'm figuring that out. My cousin just sent me some tips, tricks to try to, I'm learning. So if y'all can give me any suggestions on how to operate it, just give me. But this is the B Loves Life sauce. Hello. And I'm gonna get it in. I have my water on deck. This ain't the coldest water bottle. This just is my water bottle. But I'll get it in. I don't know where to start. I'm so happy, y'all. So happy. Woo! Y'all, this is hot. I literally just made this sauce. Literally just made it. See that? I can't remember if I might have tried this cucumbers with the sauce on one of my last videos. I really can't remember, but I'm gonna move some of this out the way so y'all can see beyond this mountain. Got me some sausage. Sausage ain't nothing spectacular. My potatoes. So y'all, I'm trying to do, it's been hard. My favorite to least favorite thing about my seafood boil is my favorite, what has always and forever, always typically has been the snow crab. Then shrimp. So shrimp and crab legs are kind of like hand to hand. My all-time favorite is eggs. So I don't know what kind of category we could do that in, but the eggs. But when it comes to the meat, the shrimp and the go hand to hand. I can't afford a king crab just yet. I'm working on that. So hopefully by my next video, I'll be able to have king crabs. So yeah. And I like corn. That's one of my favorites. And then my least favorite would probably, and I like sausage. I think sausage is okay. I can do without. Like if I had to do without something with the boil, my potato broke. If I had to do without something, it would really be between potatoes and probably sausage. probably potatoes and probably sausage. So y'all, I wanted to talk about a couple different things today. In today's video, I am really working on my editing. Like I said, I just was sent a few days ago some tips, things to use as far as editing. I'm still learning. I am not internet savvy, so I don't really know about the ins and outs about a lot of stuff. Oh, I got my rag. I was gonna get paper towels, bring them in here. I probably use so many, so I got me a clean rag that I'm going to use just to dab as needed. Y'all know I'm sloppy when it comes to this type of stuff. Anywho, so bear with me with editing. If you hear noise, my brothers are upstairs and different things like that. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of different things. I got my 2-time spicy sauce on deck. I put some in here. I may pour some on the shrimp. We'll see. You know, I got to get me an egg. So I'm going to eat a little bit of everything first before I start talking. I got to make my potato volcano for Tosh and Steph. Well, for Tosh, I'm sorry. Sure y'all know who they are. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this sauce, I have not been able to try any other YouTuber sauce yet, but I want to. I heard the Dane Dash sauce was good. Someone has a hot sauce out. And then there's the chomp sauce. I want to try that. Seems like she's been off of YouTube a lot. I'm gonna check her. I heard she made a video recently, so I'm gonna go check out her sauce. Sorry if I ain't talking at first, y'all. I'm trying to add fast. I'm trying to add. Y'all, this sauce, and I just love the onions. I put extra onions on mine. I like to let my corn soak in the sauce a little bit. Sometimes I like to let an egg soak just to get that taste. Let me do my potato volcano. Potato sausage. Oh, potato sausage and shrimp. And then I just bite the egg. I don't think Steph, I'm sorry, Tosh, I don't think she bites the egg while she does it. But it's good. Get you a potato, a piece of sausage, and a piece of shrimp. And sometimes I get a piece of crab meat in there too. I really can't remember if I taste that cucumber with that, but I'm gonna give it a try, y'all. I put some 2-time spicy in here. I don't never know, man. Add some more. I'm up in the air with this 2-time spicy. Here it is. You can get this on Amazon. I had to search for it. You know, some folks don't like to tell you where they got stuff from. I won't say won't like. Sometimes they forget. Like I almost just did. But some people say they like the flavor of it because I did the 2 times spicy, and I want to say 3 times spicy noodle challenge. And people have said that the sauce has good flavor. It has good heat. Like I like the heat. It's very hot. I'm very spicy person. My lemon rind. I love me some spicy foods, but the taste of it, it's not a nasty taste. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Ooh. And for those of you who are saying bloveslife is charging too much for her sauce, I will say for the package sizing, I wish it was a little bit less. Maybe in the $15, $16 range. But I will say, like she says in her videos, you can really tweak the recipe to get a couple of videos out of the sauce. You know, I add a little bit more broth than it calls for. So that way I'm able to really stretch it, and it still tastes absolutely amazing. And I'm just so proud of bloveslife because I've been watching her since. Okay. I've been watching her since she first came on. Yo, if I could eat a boil every day, I would. But y'all keep me in prayer because I've been doing good. I've started a diet. Today I'm a little off, I guess you could say. I got my veggies though. Not necessarily anything too unhealthy. I mean, I guess the sauce may have a lot of sodium in it, but but I've cut back my pop intake tremendously. As you see in previous videos, I am a pop fanatic. I love pop, but I had to cut my weight back. I am the biggest that I have ever been. Not about just my adult life, my entire life. I've always been, I won't necessarily say like skinny, but I'm pushing close, let's say, to 300. And I've never been this big in my life. And I know some people are saying, and this is one of the things I wanted to talk about to encourage people that are thinking about, you know, doing a lifestyle change when it comes to your eating habits. Because it can be hard. And very, very difficult. Especially when you're just so used to eating how you want to eat. It very much well can be. Let me try this. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Like I said, I can't remember if I tried it in my last video or not. So I wanted to give a review again. Cucumbers. Y'all, I'm making a mess already. But that's just kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about in my video today. It's because oftentimes we don't notice ourselves when we gain weight, pick up weight. You know, you hear people say, boy, you getting big, or girl, you getting big, you know, if you're a female. And you don't notice it, you know, or even when you do notice it, you could become immune to it, or you try to act like you don't really know that you've gained weight, or you try to ignore it. You don't want to, I don't know the word I'm looking for, come to copes with, admit that you have picked up weight. And I had to, because I have the type of family where they will keep it real with you and let you know, hey, you done picked up some weight there. And I really did. Really did pick up weight. And a lot of it had to do with, in the beginning, really just not having self-confidence and really not believing in myself. And you'll probably hear me go into that a lot more, as far as like, you'll probably hear that topic come up more than once throughout this YouTube career. Because ooh, excuse me. Ooh, that was a good one. Excuse me, y'all. You'll probably hear me go into it a lot more because it's just necessary for people to hear and for people to talk to, hear somebody else's story, you know. But a lot of it just had to do with, you know, self-confidence. I grew up, and I'm being transparent, I had a learning disability and I had an IEP in school. And I really just felt, our sauce is cooling down, y'all, so if I take like a 2-second break to heat it up, forgive me. Ooh. Ooh. But I just was dealing with low self-esteem. I was dealing with not feeling like I was enough, feeling like I was stupid, I was retarded. I was trying to pick the bare minimum jobs. I feel like through the grace of God, I got through school. I never felt confident enough. I went to culinary school. And, you know, I graduated. I never did, even after I graduated, never felt like I was doing my best at it. But I let that eat me up. Some of it also had to do with the loss of my grandmother. She raised me, like literally raised me, and you'll probably hear me go in a little bit of into that story Probably not really heavy right now because of a particular situation that's occurring, but I will. And some people, sometimes you're afraid to talk about things that you went through because you don't want to offend anyone and all of that. But when it's something that's helping other people and it's helping you heal and reach another plateau within yourself, within your ministry, within whatever it is, you have to talk about it. You have to get it out. You have to not keep it in. That's like people say, what happens in this house stays in this house. When you were a kid, and I'm not trying to preach or nothing, but that is really like a generational curse. People who have been molested, different things like that, I'll probably go into that. People that have dealt with different things in the household as a child that you were told you better not say nothing. And it's just not true. If it's something that's eating you up, if it's something that's eating you up inside, by all means, discuss it. Talk about it. Because it's not doing nothing but hindering you. And I'm not saying do it in the most like disrespectful way or, you know, anything like that. But we have to talk about those things that are affecting us. And get it out. Because it ain't doing nothing. But eating us up. Eating us up alive. And I tell you what, I'm just at the place where whatever hurt me in my childhood, whatever I feel like will help people to such an extent, you know, there just may be some stuff for me that I'm not ready to talk about on a, you know, national platform or anything like that, because I'm not there yet. And when I do, I will. But you know, just going into, I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat and talk. But I am trying to really find an avenue in a way to discuss, you know, things that I went through. And, you know, I'm not really going to go into a lot of it today, but like I said, just briefly going over those little things, feeling like I wasn't enough. My grandmother who raised me, not that, I won't say my father, he was there. My father has always been a big, huge part of my life. As far as like being at home before I ever actually moved in with my father, I was living with my grandmother. And she's the one who, you know, took care of me, who raised me, who's really one of the reasons why I was taught some of the things I do. I watched her in the kitchen. She's the reason why I can cook. I didn't get her baking skills yet. I'm still learning on that. Don't ask me to bake a cake because it might fall. Now, I can make some cheesecake, the no-bake kind. I can actually make baked cheesecake too. I just don't really like the texture or the taste of, of baked cheesecake. And it takes a lot more time, and I haven't actually made it probably since school. But anyway, yeah, so my like I said, she raised me, and I just, like, over the years, I was just not happy. You know, people say, "How you doing, Deshaun?" "Oh, I'm good." And we have such a mask that we put up to make it seem like on the outside I'm doing good. And me, you know, my everyday life, I'm silly. At church, everybody knows me. Let the time cut out. Anybody that knows me know I'm a praiser. I'm a worshiper, and I'm a prayer, and I'm an intercessor. Not that I'm perfect at all. So when you see stuff on the channel later down the line, like, "I thought you was," I ain't perfect. And I don't like smoke weed or cigarettes or anything like that. I do have maybe a drink here and there, not nothing where I'm just like all over the place drunk or anything like that. I'm not an alcoholic, and I'll get into that later why I'm not. Not even just because when I get into it, it's just something that's just never been in me to do. But I'm sorry, I got more eggs over here. Everything could fit on the plate. Everything could fit on the plate. I got a little happy. Got a little beside myself. But y'all, eggs are just so amazing. But I just wasn't happy. I was depressed. There was moments I wanted to commit suicide, which I'll go into that story another day, like far as like the day. I don't remember really the year or anything like that. And it wasn't like a dramatic suicide story like some people's are, where they actually ended up in the hospital and stuff like that. But I'll go into it. But I just wanted to encourage you, just even as I've been eating healthier, I've been feeling lighter, I've been feeling more appreciative with myself, because a lot of times we try to get appreciated by man, when the only person you need to, first of all, need to be appreciated by is God. But if you don't love yourself, you ain't really gonna care about what no other joker got to say. So Michael tell you look good all day long. But if you don't believe it first, who will? So just love yourself. Do whatever it is that it has to take you to become a better you. And I'm 20. I just got to think about it because I'm getting old. I'm getting old. My game maybe said, y'all, if y'all don't see that video, I'm sorry, sidebar. It's called Think About It. Sorry. She said, Gimme said. It's so funny. Anyway. My Gimme said. Do what it takes for you to become a better you each and every day. Whatever your goals are, whatever it is that you desire, and whatever it is that's in the back of your head that's holding you back and telling you you can't do YouTube, you can't do. And that was one of my things. People ain't gonna think you funny just because your friends think you funny. People ain't gonna think you funny. They ain't gonna think you trying to be. They gonna think that. They gonna think that. You know, call you fat. They gonna do whatever it is, and you have to begin to speak to yourself. And I know it sounds, all right, y'all, I gotta hurry up. I know it sounds cliche-ish, but you really do. My big camera time, I'm sorry. It's almost over. But you really do. Do whatever it is that you need to do to be a better you. But I'm getting ready to sign off. I'll go more into the conversation in another video. I'm still learning this like thing with the I'm using my phone, so the storage thing, and it just gave me a warning, and I don't want it to cut off. So go like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow me on my social medias right now. I don't have Boy Let's Grub social sites right now. So my personal page is Sean Schofield on Facebook. On Instagram, it's BOI1192, I think, or 3. It might be 2. BOI1192. So you can follow me on there. Go follow my cousin Janice Walls. Shout her out. She's been giving me some tips. Of course, shout out to the one and only bloveslife. That's with the Snapalicious sauce on deck. Sorry, that noise scared me. Shout out to her. Shout out to all the YouTubers. In my next video, I'm going to get into that. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on YouTube.